Hello and welcome back to this Plague Corporate game. Now today we'll be playing the virus on the brutal difficulty. Last time we did do bacteria on the casual and I did think that was a bit too easy, a little too simple. So this time we're going to be doing every virus or every plague type on the brutal difficulty at least. So the virus for itself is going to mutate by itself quite rapidly, so I've got to keep an eye out for that. Because I don't want to make it too lethal too early, because then they'll just start making a cure, but you'll be seeing stuff like that in a moment. So again, we'll be doing this on Brutal, and in the future, once I've got some more genetic codes, I will be doing this on Mega Brutal if you want to learn how to do that properly. So we're going to go with Brutal, and I've called this the Alpha Virus, just because I think that sounds pretty cool. And the only genetic code we got right now is this one here, which allows us to spread over by land a little bit more easily. So with that in mind, I'm going to want to start somewhere in the middle, and it doesn't really matter as long as it's around this sort of region. So I'm going to be picking, I think it's Egypt, that's fine. I thought it was Libya, but that's probably next to it. So the thing that I want to do is to make sure that I can get as much infectivity as possible, because I want this to spread as quickly as possible but also not be dangerous. It's sort of a combination of just making sure you can get to every region of the world and then make it as lethal as possible, like as a kill switch, as quickly as possible. So, I think I need 9 points to get the first one, which is by air. I think that helps by land as well. So, I just need one more point. Anyone? I'm sure the next one will give me way more than one more. Yeah, that'll do. Yep, lovely. So, we're going to go by air. This will help us accrue all the mainland as well. And yeah, see, these things like this, Insomnia is going to be absolutely fine for now. It's not going to be anything too dangerous. It's the most basic one at the bottom left. That's absolutely fine. So there's no lethality. So I've just got to make sure if it does do something like lethality and it's too early, I need to de-evolve it. I don't want it to actually happen until I need it to. So with 7 points, I should be able to grab a little bit of coughing. Oh, I can do cysts as well. Fantastic. So we're just going to build up that infectivity rate, and we'll want to make sure it spreads. So, I'd also like to get, I think it's called cold resistance, and that's for the top part of the map. I want to make sure I can get to Greenland, into Russia, and the reason why I want to do it so early is that once it does start to spread, I don't want it to have to wait for it. I don't want to have to upgrade anything. I want to just go straight away. So, do I have the ability now? Yes, cool. So I can get cold resistance now, and almost that one by itself should be enough. I might need two later on down the line. But drug resistance is going to be more important than cold, stage 2 at least in the early game. Paranoia, I think that's fine. Is that okay? Yep, that's not lethal, that's fine. But what we will do is do some abscesses, and then the next one I'd like to get is... let's go for rash. Yeah, let's go for rash. I didn't actually see how many points I needed for that, but that's fine. So we're already spreading over these middle land into Africa. It's fantastic. Okay, 8 points should be enough. Yeah, we can get rash, and then we will need another 7 points. That's fine. Once we start to get, to be fair, we're almost in Europe. I will need to get some drug resistance, but I'll get this 7 pointer here, and then how much will I need? 12 points. So you want to make sure, especially when you get towards the richer countries, that you've got at least one stage of drug resistance, ideally 2, because otherwise it's just not really going to spread through them that rapidly. Fantastic, so we can go for that. And then the next stage, I believe I'm going to go for transmission by air and by water, so I need lots of points for these. The thing that you'll notice is that when you try and kill people right at the last moment, your points are just going to rapidly go up, so it's going to take longer initially. That's fine, nothing dangerous has been done. Good. Oh, we got to America nice and early, that's good. The worst place to get to is Greenland, as you all know, so that's something I'm going to keep an eye out for. Oh, here we go, we're spreading out. I want to get that, lovely. There we go. So yeah, if you want a short guide video on how to do it on Brutal or even Mega Brutal for any of the plague types in the future, then make sure that you actually do get subscribed, because I will be doing these in the future and it'll be much quicker than any of watching these gameplays. These are just for a bit more enjoyment and seeing exactly how I do this. So we're going to go for sneezing. We are going to go for... I don't really want nausea yet. There you go, I don't know how you say that. Hemophilia? I'm not sure if that's even right. We're going to go with that. And then what I'd like to do now is get drug resistance once I get enough points again. Oh no, it was air and water. That's it. I've already got one drug resistance, so I can just go for air and water. Let's go for air first, and then we need 11 points. That's not going to take too long. So the great news is I'm spreading like crazy right now. I've got to a lot of countries, even though the total number isn't too high yet. I've got to a lot of places, and that's the main thing I need to do. Oh, lovely, and there we go. Now after this stage there should be one more in the middle, and that's just going to help me with any place that's trying to put filters up, anything that's trying to stop us from getting to these places. Okay, tumours, I think that's quite a bad one. Is it that one? It is. So I'm going to de-evolve it just now because it's a bit too early to have any lethality, so if I get rid of that then that's going to sort it. This way they're not going to detect me, at least not in the main country straight away. Oh god, there we go, now it's spreading well. Good. But I haven't still got to the top part, so let's go for cold resistance and then another one on transmission for water. I want to make sure I can get into those places. I need to get behind. Oh my god, we are just going. Symptoms. Right, what else can we do for spreading? Now, a lot of these are going to be lethal, but there are still some out there. So we got sweating, we can do a bit of that. Let's go for nausea. And I think there was one more. I think it was vomiting. Yeah, at least that's going to be an okay one. So 12 more points. I can get vomiting, and that's going to help as well. There we go. Good. Right, so the other things I need to do now is going to be drug resistance one more time. And then, to be honest, it's probably just going to be slowing down their research or taking them longer to do it. So that's just going to be the main thing we need to do. But eventually we will be getting up to Greenland, I'm sure. There it is. And I pressed the wrong thing. No. Well, I missed out on one bubble. Coughing and vomiting can cause effects. Okay, that's fine. So I think everything's going well for me right now, to be honest. So now I just need to extend. Genetic hardening, let's go for that. And I need 29 points now for the last one I want. Let's go with that. Come on, 29 points. Yep, there we go. It is raced up. Right, so now that I've got to a lot of countries, I want to just give it a little bit more time, and then I'm going to go for some of the big ones. They're normally in the middle, but I can go for, which one? There was one here, I think it was that one. Internal hemorrhaging. That one's going to be pretty good for starting the killing. A lot of the world still hasn't technically been infected yet, so I just need to buy some time. Let's go for... I don't think I really need to spread it about too much, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I want to make sure it gets about. I can see my lethality's up, so I think I've just done something, not by accident. I think the game done it. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't see it, and I thought it would have been that one. It probably is. Do I do it now? Yeah, I'm going to de-evolve it. I'm going to waste my points now, because I still want it to spread a little bit more, because they're obviously doing a cure right now. But I don't want them to actually be figuring this out too early. So, let's go for genetic hardening one more time. And then let's go for genetic reshuffle. Now, after this, I'm probably going to go for this viral instability. The virus itself already mutates by itself, but all of my symptoms are now going to get quite expensive. So this will be the best case in me getting these more expensive symptoms nearly basically for free. Right, so we can go for that for once, and now the rest of it we're going to save up and go for some. We'll go for the ones that actually kill them now, because they're getting the cure up. They've realised a lot of people are getting infected. I'm not really getting into Canada though. We've got some people infected. I might have to do something for that. I've already got lots of cold resistance. We've got drug resistance. So I might need to go for something that is some sort of transmission, possibly. It's not livestock that I want. I forgot which one it was. I'm just having a look. I think it's to do with rodents, actually. Yeah, we'll go one on rodents just to try and help with actually getting it like completely covering over Canada properly. The numbers are going up better. That's good. I'm a little bit concerned I'm leaving it late to killing people, but I don't want to kill people in Canada as well, because if I kill them first, then I'm basically not going to be able to spread it out properly. Come on, Canada, keep spreading. That seems to be working going for the rodents, so I'm going to do one more on rodents, and the rest is now going to be on killing because the start of lethality is happening. So I now need to kill people, but I just hope Canada keeps on spreading enough. It's doing well. Okay, that's fine. I'm clearly not going to get the best score because the cure is going up, but I'm trying to just get rid of them now. Yep, Canada's done. Here we go. Here comes the big symptoms. What's a good one? I think it was that hemorrhagic shock. 33 points. I can wait for that. It's basically there. There we go. Now here comes the point. They're going to go, obviously, they were quite slow initially, and their research is on 50%, but this is what's going to do it for us now. Lovely, keep it going. I need this to happen a bit quicker. I know it will happen. 21 points, what else can I go for? I kind of want to get, which one was it? It was that one. So I need 38 points. Necrosis, I believe it is. And once I can get that one, they're just going to die like flies. It's going to be great. Come on, a little bit. There we go. Symptoms, necrosis. And I believe... No, we've already got organ failure. So, I swear there was another one around here. I can't remember which one it was. But we can just go for the ones we already have available. There we go. So again, if you want a simpler guide on how to do this and what things I'm mainly looking for, then make sure you get subscribed because I will be doing that sort of video. Not in too long. I was going to say in the near future, but I've got one more video out on a separate game coming out next week. Right, so let's go for coma. Let's go for yeah, let's go for this one, synthetic infection. That's fine. As you can tell, my points are now rapidly going up, and this is where we're going to start killing off the whole population. We've basically completed this. Like, I mean, they're just dropping so quickly. Do I even need to spend the points? Yeah, I probably should just in case. Let's go for... let's go diarrhea, and then the last one will be dysentery. Is that right? Dysentery? We'll go with that. I'm concerned that I haven't infected every single person, but I think I have. We good? We do it? Yes, there we go. We completely done it. I wasn't actually too sure just then because it didn't look like it was completely red in Russia. So yes, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. And again, get subscribed. There's going to be plenty more videos coming out for this game. So yes, hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.